was awesome to get back in the RS18 here at Monza. Another different experience compared to Silverstone. Definitely felt the sensation of speed, which was really, really cool. And also, given the tracks, it's so historic and very old school in the fact that the walls are still quite close and there's not really much runoff. It was, a little bit more daunting in an F1 car compared to previous cars I've raced here. But yeah, I loved every second of it and really learnt a lot. So yes, very happy. I think this is probably the first test day or day at all in a race car where I've really kind of felt that sensation of speed. It's actually not the fastest I've been. I think Baku and F2 we were a little bit quicker in the slipstream, but when it's just you by yourself and the walls are quite close here, like I said, and you don't have to worry about anything else, it really did come quite fast, and you get to top speed so quickly that you're always going at a really high speed. You're not slowly building up. So it's probably the first time I've actually sort of noticed how quick the car is in a straight line. I think the most noticeable thing is the braking. You've just got a lot more stopping power than F2, and they're both on carbon brakes, but you can brake basically at the same point, if not later, in an F1 car, carrying however much more speed on the straights. So I think that partly comes from the downforce as well. So I think naturally the corner speeds are also a lot higher, and especially the high speed corners like here, the Ascari chicane. You've really got to trust the grip and the downforce, and it's an awesome feeling, especially when you're on a quality run on low fuel with soft tyres. It's just awesome. It'll help my F2 race a bit. It's obviously not the same car, and it'll take a little bit of adjusting back to the F2 car, but I haven't been here for a year. Nobody's been here for a year, so the extra laps will help, of course, and of course I'll have to adjust my braking markers and references a little bit, but just seeing the track a bit more recently and doing a few laps in anything is always going to help. Yeah, so I was doing race support for the team on Friday night, very late night actually, and then Alpine went and won on Sunday. So me, and not so much me, but some of my other parts of my group are crediting me with some of the victory. So I'll take it. Of course, it was a tiny part was me, if anything. Esteban, was in the right place at the right time and then did a mega job to hold off Vettel for the win. So yeah, it was pretty awesome to watch that with the Alpine guys here. And yeah, I'll take a little bit of credit for it, but it was certainly mostly down to Esteban.
Yeah, it's my first time watching Oscar drive the F1 car here in Monza, so I couldn't get to the Silverstone test, unfortunately, with COVID. But it's always a nice feeling to see a driver go through the new experiences of experience. These brutality of the Formula One cars is unique. He thoroughly deserves it, of course. He's been performing extraordinarily well. One of the hottest properties in junior racing in the world right now. So Alpine, the Academy has been great for him, but he's also been great for the Academy. And yeah, I think he's going to perform very well. He performed well at Silverstone, and this is a new track, Monza, low downforce. So to get a feel for that is really, really good. The weather's spectacular. So yeah, it's good to be here, and I'm happy to see him driving. What advice can I give Oscar? Well, not much. I mean, of course, he's incredibly intelligent. He's switched on. He's very mature for his age. So, it's always good to see him soak the information up sometimes a little bit himself, because he doesn't need much advice. Of course, I've done many laps here in Monza, so there's a couple of little tricks that maybe might be able to help with. But of course, the category moves on so much. So it's really just integrating with the team, that type of experiencing, helping him on the journey of, everything's changing. He's on such a strong progression in his career, going from Formula 3 last year, now in the Formula 1 car, leading the Formula 2 championship. So he's doing incredibly well. We're very proud of him, of course, but he's very focused and very much his own man. So but we talk a lot, and where I can give advice, naturally I will.